nights, Smoker Knights. Welcome back. Oh, I have the wrong banner up. Look at that. There we go. Oh no, I dropped my lid. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome back. For those tuning in for the first time, I'm Vitaminsmore. You know, a little spiel. All right. Zach, you gotta get some water. Okay. That's a little more of this one, and we will jump right into this. Continuing chapter 3, which I'm excited for. This game is amazing. Sorry I was a little late. Not like many are watching anyways. Where is my controller? Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Alright, sound's going off for just a second. Playthroughs. What was the last thing we did? Hello, books. That's right. We finished off that. I was missing. I couldn't find Lloyd's last item. And I'm so mad at that. Missable items. Not the mini fellow bicycle, jukebox, magic box. That. Deputy director's request. Did that. We're on day 2. Did that. Got that. Got the Mishy plushie. Deep color. Campbell resident. Must finish delivery of misplaced items. We haven't done that yet. Flying quest monster on location. We did that one. Job at the theme park. I think we're on suspicious merchants investigation. Move to the residential area and Hayworth residence. So he is right here. Speak to Harold, and accept the quest. This is exactly where we're at. Pardon us, a special support section. You know what? Wish I had a bigger stream deck. I want to use my voices, but I don't want to sit there and have to click off of them. It's alright. I do want to figure that out eventually. Let's see. Hello again, SSS. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you've come by. So my AC apparently stopped working. One thing after another, I swear. Can you tell us what happened since yesterday, Chief Tolta? Understand there's new developments in the case. Yes, that's correct. I feel this situation is more dire than we had originally thought. I'd like to discuss it all with you all in depth as soon as possible. Is that all right? Second, third, first, third. Right, now it's fine. Please fill us in on the details. You said there were new developments. Indeed. I went to the Ash Tree Inn to attempt to persuade Derek once again. I told him that he needs to break ties with Meneth. He's far too suspicious, so you cut straight to the point. Alright, but he still refused. In fact, I learned something new. I hurried here to discuss the matter with Mr. Hayworth. Something new? Were you able to ascertain Meneth? It's so hard. Plan? What Chief Tolta told me caught me off guard, to be honest. Meneth's grip on the village is far tighter than we had imagined. What do you mean by that? From what we learned yesterday, several villagers have already trusted him. Is it more than that? Well, Mineth has not only secured the private property on Old Monica Road, but the deed to every last plot of land in the village itself. Wow. The what? Shocking as that is, one question comes to mind. How? How was he able to snatch something so important? Good question. From what we know, he's planning something that calls for expanding into the village's lotus fields. The more plots of land he collects from villagers, the more he can expand the lotus fields and increase the harvest. The Quincy Company taking over the management of the fields themselves would also reduce the required labor. That does line up with what we heard yesterday. It sounds like a good thing for the village, but I didn't realize that what the sacrifice would be. Yeah, it's all too good to be true. If Mineth has his hands in those land titles, he could abuse them in any way he wanted. This man cannot be trusted. If he had stopped with our private property, then even the worst case scenario wouldn't have caused too much damage. Now that he's using every plot of land, the results could be catastrophic. Game audio seems kind of loud. Because it's coming to right here. Text something here. A wavelength. Right there. Sure. This should be coming through game, not sound. So guys might be shit out of luck when it comes to breaking the contract. Oh, I see. The game went all the way up. That's why. We'll throw that up at 80. That looks a little better. Okay. Here's where you come in. If you can expose him, then perhaps the contract will be null and void. I know that nothing in Kabilwitz has transpired through the surface, but we can still ask you to look into us. While the SSS always has been a little different from the CPD protocol is concerned. Our job is to give citizens support when they request it. You're given enough reason to see Mineth as suspicious, so we're willing to help. Thank you, Detective Bannings. You all been like guardian angels to our village. Where should we begin to investigate? At the bit of a loss myself. Exactly. It's not as though there is a smoking oil gun. True. In that case, why not ask Ian for assistance? You mean Mr. Grimwald would? Yes, granted. We're only working off suspicions of Mineth at the moment. But if you explain the situation to Ian, he may be able to point you to the right evidence you're looking for. That sounds like a good idea. If we can produce even a shred of evidence against Mineth, then it'll act as a good starting point for an investigation. On the other hand, Ian has been incredibly busy ever since the mayor has advocated for independence. There's no guarantee he'll have time to see you. Only one way to find out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, popped. Alright, yeah, let's go pay him a visit. We'll leave you to it then. I'll see if business associates know any rumors regarding Quincy Company or Mineth. We'd appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. You're the only ones I can count on. I feel pathetic not being able to do anything. Don't worry, Chief Tolta. We'll handle it from here. Just sit tight and relax. Maybe pray to the goddess for good luck while you're at it. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. Alright, so go to Grimwald's office on West Street and go to McDowell's residence. Gotta go here, go to Grimwald. Mr. Grimwood, What a relief. You're in your office. Ah, yes. I was just in the middle of taking a break. You all seem in desperate need of a consultation. Is it that obvious? I have seen those looks on your faces come through my door countless times. Please take a seat. I may be busy, but I gladly listen to you. Our apologies and thank you. Bud and the others explained what they learned about Mineth in the last 24 hours, along with what he'd done. He also mentioned that Mineth had collected deeds on Armorica village plot of land. I see. This is quite the predicament the village finds itself in. A case like this one would typically take top priority for me. But as you all know, I've been busy this week drafting the preliminary constitution for the mayor. I apologize that I don't have time to take over the case personally. That is unfortunate. We suspect that would be the case, but a simple consultation would still be helpful. Very well. I give you any advice I can while you're here. We appreciate it, Mr. Grimwood. So, do you have any insight on this? There is no evidence of Mineth doing anything criminal at this point. At least as far as we can tell. Is there something we're missing? I do have one idea. You already figured something out? Perhaps. An Erebonian friend gave me some reference material that had a very similar case. Though I can't say the circumstances are an exact match. We're looking for any lead that could help us in this investigation. If you think there's any similarity, we'd be happy to help hear it. Very well, if you insist. If I'll recall it the best I can. Several years ago, a man visited Araponia, Baron's estate. The man went by the name of Rittner. He introduced himself as a professional businessman working for a famous brewing company. Rittner presented the Baron with an opportunity to become rich beyond his wildest dreams. Quickly at that. He wanted to use the Baron's barley fields that has been passed down in his family for generations to expand the brewing company. They would construct a brewery at the Baron's land, and his family would be responsible for managing the brewery. That was the idea. That sounds a lot like every story beat is awfully similar to what's happening in America. The Baron accepted the deal and signed Rittner's contract. Then, under the guise of construction, the brewery, the field, and a portion of the Baron's lands were temporarily transferred to Rittner. Additionally, the Baron converted its assets into a capital for the sake of getting the business off the ground. However, Rittner disappeared with both the deeds and his land at the capital. He's going back for blood. The hell? Baron's family were in panic after having suddenly lost contact with Rittner. At the time, the Baron had hardly any idea of the events that were about to unfold. Ultimately, they learned Rittner had sold the deeds to a third party. The Baron's land was to become a suburb. In the end, the Baron's family raked up a substantial debt. Before long, they had lost their entire territory. With that, the family was stripped of their rank and they disappeared. Man, that's one hell of a story. The man conned them into giving up their property and then sold it right under their noses. That's terrible. Who would do such a thing? Con artists. Your investigation immediately reminded me of that case. Lie to earn their trust and then run off with a large fortune. It is a common method for committing fraud. Fraud? In that case, if this case is the same, then Mineth may not be a Quincy Company employee at all. He would simply be a con man trying to swindle Morica from all their worth. Precisely. I cannot say that is the case, though. I am worried it may be. I agree. There are too many similarities between your story and this case we're investigating. We need to shift our focus to this being a potential fraud case. Meaning, we have more leads on that kinds of things we should be looking for. Yes. Yeah. There are two things that are highly suspicious about Mineth. First, the promises of his plan. We need to find out if he's done anything to establish the Armorica Honey Company or not. We could probably figure that out by following the trail of Mira. You'd have to get bank loan to start a business in Crossbell. If it's all a sham, then the evidence we need may be at the IBC. The other main thing is whether Mineth is really employed by the Quincy Company. Quincy Company's headquarters aren't in Crossbill, so that would be a little tougher to figure out. Horrible phone call. Regarding that, I might be able to help. We should try visiting grandfather's home. Why the McDowell's estate? There should be a brochure about the Quincy Company in my old bedroom. It outlines how the company works, and we may be able to find some useful information on it. In it. What's something like that doing in your old crib, Mademoiselle Alley? Because I enjoy making sweets, okay? I used to be interested in the Quincy Company, so I ordered one of their brochures. It should be on the shelf in my room. Then again, I doubt a simple brochure would have that kind of information we need. I wouldn't discount the possibility as too easily. It's official Quincy Company material. You may be able to find something contradictory to what Menace said. It never hurts to cover your bases. I agree. Let's make a point to drop by McDowell's estate too. Thank you for your invaluable advice, Mr. Grimward. Our investigation finally has leads, thanks you. Thanks to you. Greetings, Hard. I'm glad I was able to be of some use. You said you were using Hayworth residence at the base of operations, yes? Yeah, we are. If I have time, I'll help with the case as much as I'm able. Unfortunately, given the other task on my plate, I cannot make any promises. I understand. You've already helped us immensely. It's nice having a professional in the neighborhood we can lean on. Haha, I'll do what I can to drop by later. So best of luck in your investigation until then. Sounds good. Thanks again. Okay, are you all ready to get back out there? We need to look into the American Honey Company and Menace's plan at the IBC for one. It'd also be a good idea to swing by the McDowell stage for the brochure Ellie mentioned. It may state something that contradicts Menace. Those are the two objectives for the investigation. Roger. We'll find the evidence no matter what it takes. Then go to McDowell's residence, go to Ellie's room on the second floor, examine the bookshelf. Off to the McDowell residence. We're gonna go check out Ellie's room. Oh, hot rod. A fancy place. Not Ellie's room? Alright, old girl? Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is the Quincy Company brochure I mentioned earlier. Whew, this thing's been bound. They put a ton of effort into it, that's for sure. Considering the size of the company, they have the ability to do so. We can likely trust anything written inside. Well, at least it was worth coming here for then. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's inside. Leading company of the confectionery industry, the Quincy Company is tirelessly innovating the world of confectionaries. The brochure aims to provide a brief introduction to our passion and our work. We believe the foremost aspect of any confectionery, whatever, is its taste. And for if a treat isn't tasty, why would anyone enjoy it? Would you stop coughing, Jazzy? I love you to death. On this principle, the Quincy Company refuses to compromise on the quality of our products. Our factories are equipped with the latest equipment, and naturally, we pay the utmost attention to hygiene. At the Quincy Company, we are particular about the quality of our ingredients and where they are sourced. Our standards for product development are also strict. Oh, girl. The executives sample development products. And after many planning meetings, judge whether they are worth being brought to the market. Only then will they go to the production line. This has been a tradition to the Quincy Company since its founding. Though what we may deliver our customers is only the best confectionaries to enjoy. It is a tradition and the commitment to excellence that has made the Quincy Company the confectionery maker that we are today. I'm not sure what we were expecting. Reads like a typical corporate talk. Is there anything in there that contradicts what Menace has said? Maybe. Coming from this brochure, I was a waste of time after all. No, I did notice something. Second choice. You did? Oh, I know what's going on. You're entering detective mode again, aren't you? Oh, don't leave us hanging. What is it? On the surface, everything Mineth told us at the hotel yesterday was fairly acceptable, and nothing that would arouse suspicion. But according to this brochure, there is one major contradiction. What's more is it's enough to prove he isn't employed at the Quincy Company. You came to a conclusion from that big from this little brochure? That I did. Get a load of this. Sorry to cut you off, but I hate spoilers. What are you talking about? To be honest, it's annoying that you're the only one who figured it out. Why don't we save it for when we question Minute? Wazy, this is an investigation, not a game. I agree with Wazy, actually. Your deduction may not be accurate, after all. It would be better if the team was not prejudiced by your opinion as a precaution. Not to mention, I do not enjoy you stealing the spotlight when you enter detective mode, as Randy put it. Why do I get the feeling that second comment was the real reason she doesn't want me to share? Okay, if you're to insist, instead, I want you all to consider everything we know thus far. I'll summarize the main points of the brochure in the detective notebook. At the left, all that's left is to visit IBC. Let's see what our investigation there gets us. Lead the way. All right. Let's do it. To the IBC. A for teleportation. All right. IBC Ben, speak to the receptionist. Hello again, SSS. What can I do for you today? We'd like to ask for the IBC's cooperation with an investigation we're working on. Would it be possible for you to do an account search for us, Lafini? Lanfai? We're looking to investigate suspicious mirror transfers made by certain accounts. Suspicious mirror transfers? It is within company policy if it's related to a criminal investigation. First, would you mind telling me the details of the investigation? Not a problem. I would explain the full details behind the suspect's fraud case in Lanfei. I understand now. Is that enough for the IBC's cooperation? Cracking down on cases like this is in the IBC's best interest too, isn't it? Fraud damages the bank's reputation. Sorry. You are correct, and this is related to the legitimate criminal investigation. I can help, but you'll have to settle for me simply telling you what I can read on my terminal screen. That's more than enough, if you would, please. Very well. I found an account registered under the name Mineth first. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. American Honey Company, subsidiary of the Quincy Company. I found it. There is indeed an account under that name. Wait, what's wrong? Did you find something wrong with the account? Well, I couldn't typically tell you the exact balance on the accounts. However, the American Honey Company only has a bare minimum balance deposit to it. What exactly does that mean? Basically, corporate accounts require a minimum amount of capital simply to be opened. In this case, the minimum deposit is all that's in the account. From what you told me, that would mean tens of thousands of mirrors are missing. There is the construction of the factory management on the field and more to cover. Is it simply impossible for a minimum deposit to be able to cover all of it? That much is clear. There hasn't been a single change in the account despite him holding the land title and having signed several deals. It's certainly suspicious. As in, I suspect the only reason this account was made was to gain Derek's trust. And it worked. This is just the kind of evidence we need. Thank you for all your help, Lanfei. I'm glad I could be assistance. You always know that where to find me if you need the IBC's cooperation again. We'll never forget. Okay. We now have enough materials that covers every suspicious aspect of Mineth. We should return to Hayworth Resident. Got it. Onward! Whatever. Go into the other one, but it's fine. save. Turn to Hayworth residence, speak to Harold for an event. There's a lot of people here. There you are. So you've returned. Good to see you made it, Mr. Grimwood. I see you returned too, Mr. Hayworth. Yes, I just finished asking my business associates about the situation. How did things go on your end? We were able to figure out a bit thanks to Mr. Grimwood. How about you, Mr. Hayworth? Likewise. Not quite sure what to make of it, though. We went through the trouble of digging that info up, so if you may as well share with the rest of the class. Agreed, the information may assist our investigation. I suppose you're right. I asked my business associate if I name Meneth rang any bells. I've been informed that Meneth has been researching a certain market ever since arriving in Crossbell, which would be the price of land in various locations throughout Crossbell. The price of land? Sounds more like a real estate agent at this point. What would Quincy Company employee need with that information? This may be a piece of the puzzle of Meneth's intent. Really? Yes, I suspect as much. I may have also discovered something useful since we last saw each other. Huh? Harold, Tolta, could you help me find something in my office? At your office, Leon? Don't mind, but is it important? Well, it's not good enough to prove anything, however. We can consider it insurance to nail Meneth for his misdeeds. You really got something like that up your sleeve, Grizzly Grim? Possibly. But we may not make it in time. I would recommend you don't wait for us. I think you ought to get to our Monica village as quickly as you can. If Meneth is the criminal we think he is, then his plan may be already advanced to its final stages. However, I'm confident you'll solve the case with the evidence on hand. I wish you all the best of luck. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Grimwood. We're off to Amorica village. Amorica. We'll reveal Meneth's true colors and stop him dead in his tracks. Right. Off to Amorica. Backwater country, Amorica. Right in the car. Go to the center to trigger an event and select the following choices to maximum DP. Let's do it. Ding 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 ding. Ravash and Co. Damn it. Are we too late? You six again. The special support section. We have a few questions for you, Derek. Meneth, what kind of deal were you hoping to strike today? Meddling in my affairs on my father's behalf again, are you? Ah, please, Derek. There's no harm in answering the questions. After all, our plan will be set in motion very soon. But what's that supposed to mean? Right before you arrived, Derek and I finished signing the required paperwork. My company will expand its operation to the lotus fields I obtained from the village. The Quincy Company will then take over the management of the village's field. What? You signed away the rights to almost all the villagers' agriculture. Is this really what you want, Derek? What do you mean? Nothing is changing. I'm just transferring management of the fields to him. Yes, of course. It really is simple. With my company harvesting the honey, we'll be able to streamline the production of our candy. Temporary transfer of the land's rights to my company is a necessary first step that will smooth the process. What a crafty bastard. This plan has reached the final phase, which means, well, then Derek, I'll be delivering this contract to the main office. Look forward to getting the good news tomorrow. Sounds good. I'll be waiting. Lloyd, you can't let him get away. Meneth, before you go, we have more questions. Oh. What might those be? Are you aware of the allegations levied against you? The primary allegation, of course, being suspicion of fraud. What? That's absurd. How dare you insult Mineth like that? Now, Derek. Please calm down. Mineth, the special support section, was it? What could possibly make you suspect that I am sort of a criminal? Surely you have some kind of proof to our claim, don't you? That we do. Interesting. Why don't you tell me all about it? But first, let me remind you that I am an Imperial citizen. If you try to bring me in without decisive evidence, I will do what I must to resolve this, even if you are police officers. That's fine with us. Lloyd! Don't worry, Ellie. Let me handle this. From our investigation, I have no doubt Mineth is guilty. I'm going to expose Mineth and show Derek the truth. Interesting. If that's how you want to play this, then go right ahead. I'll answer anything you like. Second choice. So, what's your first question? First, about your actions in Crossbell. There's a contradiction between what you say, and what you've done. Could you please recount your actions for me? Contradiction? Since arriving in Crossbell, I have been cooperating with Derek on a plan. This plan will result in the formation of our Monica Honey Company, a subsidiary of the Quincy Company. It will specialize in producing candy made from Amorica's high-quality honey. Combined with my company's acumen, it is a surefire success. The business already has an account in its name, and it's just about to prepare for launch. Tell me, what is so contradictory about that? Well, everything this plan is more like a charade from where I stand. Our investigation has uncovered a key contradiction, which you just said. Isn't it obvious? That the plan is underway. Second choice. The records we looked at the IBC reveal your mistake. The plan you mentioned. In reality, it hasn't actually progressed at all. The IBC? Well, what are you talking about? Consider this. If the Quincy Company intended to advance its plan here in Crossbell, it would need a loan from the IBC to fund the construction and development of the subsidiaries. Well, yes, of course. I registered the company with that city and created a corporate account. But that's as far as you went, isn't it? The account for the American Honey Company only had the minimum balance required to open an account in it. While we weren't told the exact amount, I would speculate it's only in the tens of thousands of Mira. Just how were you planning to build a factory and run a business with such little starting capital? You looked into my IBC account? This can't be true, can it, Mineth? Please don't misunderstand, Derek. I never said that we're claiming is the truth. I'm merely commenting on the audacity it takes to do something so invasive. Then explain why you're hardly any Mira in that account. As an employee of the company, I must be careful when moving money around. As such, I can't take out a loan on behalf of the Quincy Company. Of course, I will secure a loan from the IBC once I receive permission from my main office. Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. A dash evasion. Don't count us out yet. I can tell Mineth is getting frustrated. If we continue to press him and pile on the evidence, we can get him to crack. What's with the look in your face? Do you have something more to ask? It just so happens I do. You haven't cleared your name yet, Mineth. Innocent to proven guilty. You're still not satisfied? Don't let them rattle you. I will make sure to clear any and all of your doubts, Derek. Next, I'd like to ask about you, Mineth. You say that you're employed by the Quincy Company. But is that really true? What are you talking about? Are you implying that Mineth isn't associated with the Quincy Company at all? That's what our evidence points to. Ha 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 ha! Goodness me, I didn't expect you to say something so outlandish. How about I show you my business card and employee ID? Those articles could be forged. Regardless, we have evidence that would supersede either of those. We found it in a Quincy Company informational brochure. An informational brochure? Oh yeah, the one in Mademoiselle's room. We recorded the main points in our detective note book. The brochure comes directly from the Quincy Company's main office, so there's no doubt its accuracy. There's a clear contradiction between what you told us yesterday and the brochure's contents. What I told you? Something that would prove that you couldn't possibly be an employee that you claimed to be. The third option? He dislikes sweets. You told us something particular yesterday. I may work for the company, but I've never been one for sweets. Do you deny this fact? What does that have to do with anything, Lloyd? That's right, I don't care for sweets. Haha, what of it? Are you trying to say that someone who dislikes sweets couldn't possibly work for the confectionery company? The confectionery company? No, not at all. But this one, you better believe it. What are you on about? Who do you work for? The confectionery police department? This is what was written on the brochure. Executives sample developed products. After many planning meetings, judge whether they are worthy of being brought to market. Isn't that curious? Well, it could be that he has tasted so many sweets he lost a desire for them. So he's not big on sweets, but he works for the company. That's not much evidence. What does that... Wait! Doesn't make sense that someone like Mineth who doesn't like sweets could work for a company like Quincy. Not with a tradition like that. Wouldn't you agree? No, I mean, I've never said I hated sweets. That's not going to work on us. You admit to not liking them in this very conversation. How stupid do you think we are? Gah. So, that raises the question, why would you lie about being an employee of the Quincy company? First one. It's simple. You intended to gain Derek's trust before ripping him off. This is the only deduction I can make based on the evidence. As for the confectioner, wants to make use of Harmonica's village, Morica. The Quincy company was just a name with weight thrown out to win Derek's trust. But Mineth, what is the meaning of this? You tricked me? Derek, don't allow yourself to be deceived by these scoundrels. What did you just call us? Scoundrels. Think about it for a second. If I did come to America village for the purpose of founding a fraudulent company named the Harmonican Honey Company, if I did have an ulterior motive in deceiving my very good friend Derek, then what was it? Why would I go to such ridiculous lengths? If you can't prove that, then you have no right to call me a fraud. You should arrest yourselves for slander. You are asking for it. That one's easy. Everyone here knows exactly what you're after. The deeds. What? Are you sure, Lloyd? I mean, I might know, but I definitely don't want to be the one to put it on the spot. Don't worry, I got this. The person who pointed us in the right direction today also went to retrieve the final piece of evidence that will end this. Final piece of the puzzle that will oust Mineth once and for all. Quit the mumbling. If you have something to say, then out with it. I know the real reason you've gone to such lengths to deceive the village. It is the first choice. It's in land rights. Your object here is obtaining the land rights of the Armorica village itself. What? Trader would know. A trader we know named Harold Hayworth gave us some information about you. Mineth, immediately after arriving in Crossbow, you were looking into the state's land prices. If you were employed by the Quincy Company in search of business opportunities, this would make no sense. So why do it? I can only think of one possibility. Your objective from the start was to acquire land. That's right. It wouldn't make any sense. There's more to it. Amorica Village is surrounded by scenic beauty, making the village itself a high-value location. Suppose the land was sold to a real estate agency to have villas built here. How much myrrh do you think it would sell for? Would estimate something in the tens of millions of myrrh for a land like this. That said, I don't think the villagers would ever agree to sell. Exactly. Their unwillingness to part with the land under normal circumstances is a crux in his plan. Now, assuming your motive has to obtain the land rights, then your actions become clear. First, you obtain the rights to the lotus fields, the farmland, and the private property. Then, under the pretext of returning to your company's main office, you disappear from Crossbell entirely. Finally, you sell the deed on the black market and collect a large sum of myrrh it's all worth. That, Mineth, has been your plan the entire time. Ugh. Mineth, can't believe what I'm hearing. Lloyd. Is that... I would do a third choice. Thank goodness, it looks like we made it in time. Derek. Father, Mr. Hayworth, aren't you from Mr. Grimwald's office? I am his assistant, Pete. Would have come here himself, but they had to go back to drafting the Constitution. Did you come with evidence? That we did. Ian said this would prove to be useful insurance. I think you should all see this. Pete produced a photograph for everyone to see. It was a man who looked like a merchant with the same face as Minna. Ah, it's the guy from before. The man in the picture is. Why? Why do you have this? A report Mr. Grimwald knew of the Empire gave this to him. A reporter Mr. Grimwald knew in the Empire gave this to him a long time ago. However, the name on the photo isn't Mineth, it's Rittner. Rittner? I feel like we've heard that name recently. Ah, I know. It's the name of the man who stole the land of an Emporium Baron the Grimwood told us about. Hack. Oh yeah, that dude. That's right, I asked Ian about it again, and he said there's no mistaking it. Well, this is a plot twist I wasn't expecting. Lloyd, why don't you do Mineth the honors? Tell him what this photo could only mean. With pleasure. The reason the man before us, Mineth, and the man in the photo Rittner look at the same is. They're the same person. Mineth and Rittner are one and the same. It's the only way. It is because they're the same person that their MOs are exact match. Mr. Grimwood came to the same conclusion. The man must have fraud down an exact oral science. You're a crook, Mineth. You'll be charged with attempted fraud. This is, of course, on top of the fraud you previously committed in Erebonia. I can only imagine how many skeletons they've got to find in your closet when they get done with you. I enjoy hearing all the details in the department's interrogation room. Grr. Damn you kids and you damn dog too. They've gotten away with it. My work must be flawless. What's up, love? I'm well. Doing better. Broke. Apparently my AC stopped working. Like my AC stopped working? Really? Yeah, I'm alright. Financially hurting. The old girl here is doing much better. Worth every penny. All $444. Yes, you are worth it. Aren't you, sweet girl? Ooh. Maybe suffer concussion there, Jazzy. Yeah. Cough. So I think I finally fixed the fence completely. Dallas hasn't been able to get out, so I'm happy about that. Found another home I'm gonna go see if we can go visit. I was looking into buying land in a trailer, like an ice trailer. But those things run as much as houses do. Those things run $200,000-300,000. Well, up to. There's some of like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath being like $50,000. And start like, are you serious? Well, if I buy the land, I can put it on there. There's no lot fees. Because I was looking at spending maybe $40,000-50,000 on a decent trailer and then buying land. But I don't think it's gonna work. So we'll see how it goes. I called the two loan companies today. The guy had to reschedule and then called me back at the reschedule time, but at the same time I was on the phone with the vet talking about Jasmine, so I missed that phone call. I couldn't get back a hold of him, so we had to figure out and reschedule. It's a hassle. My work must be flawless. You damn kids. Mineth. Don't get so full of yourselves. I used to think I was indecisive, but now I'm not sure. Reminds me of Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that's basically what I said earlier. You may have won this time, but I won't be captured so easily. What? Come, my lovely beast. What? The fight? What? Monsters. They appear to be well trained. These cougars don't freaking tell me. But yeah, I can't. than that, I mean, once you get everything settled, like I said, my AC just apparently went out. I go check that tomorrow before I go to work. I'm gonna try to call that lender guy again and see if I can talk to him. Also, gotta try to talk to the one at my bank. One second, I got a phone. Speaking of, give me just a sec, guys. Who noticed it? There. Sorry about that. It's the realtor guy. Yep. It's one thing after another. Yeah, this house actually, I just noticed, is only going for $55. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, but for $55 is not too bad. I wanna check it out. Nah, I mean, we'll see. I don't need nothing big. Just for my mother and I, basically. My sister and niece will be with us, but if they plan to move out, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't need a big house. And then the less debt I'm in, the better, because $55 is a lot easier to take out and pay off than $100,000. I could literally do like a 15-year mortgage on it and pay it off in 15 years instead of 30. But we'll see. I work. One more second. Talk to my lender. Sorry, guys. Well, I have a free moment. Let's see. I go in. Go in at 11. Sorry. At 11 a.m. Ugh, come on. Oh, Monday. Sorry, guys. No one should be playing on their phone. Well, no problem. We are offended. Everyone needs to be offended a little bit every day. No. Derek. Chief told her. It's dangerous. So how's your day going, buddy? How's the things going with your home and such? You have an idea what you've done? You know precisely what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. Don't even think for a second about trying to fight me. That is, unless you don't value the lives of Derek and the villagers. Damn you! Now, get out of my way. Ah, fare thee well. But we shall never meet again. Wow. Yeah, that's all I can do, man. Derek. So I went to look at the one home behind my brother's, and it was absolute garbage. The guy wants $80,000 for it. It's not even finished. There's no kitchen. No kitchen. Yep, I feel you, man. Gotta stay positive. I try to. I do rant and rave a little bit. Okay. Anything before 4:30. I am free anytime. Anytime. Or then as well. 11. And Derek, there's like no music. Mine that I own goes for around 200. Yeah. And you got to get your money's worth. But I'm sure it has like a finished kitchen, a finished bathroom, and a finished stairwell, and everything else. This one didn't. This house literally had about $40,000 or $50,000 worth of work, and they wanted $80,000 to start, and it's as is. Perfect. Scheduled for 11. Excellent. Bye. All right. So Monday at 11 a.m. And go look at another house. It does a metal roof, but houses are insane priced. They are, and housing prices are going to rise. It's a buyer's in market, really. Good time to buy, but at the same time bad because there's like sometimes there's no listings. This house, actually, let's see. Bear with me here. Do with that. Goals. Copy. I should have bought when they were 50K, but that was also 15 years ago. Like, who has that? So this one is what I'm looking at. If you can lick that link, that's what I'm gonna go see on Monday. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It's all brick. There's only one photo, so I want to go see it because the outside looks nice. But you never know. For 55, you don't know. The inside could be completely garbage. But for 55, if we got a 203K loan and took it for like 80, 90, as max as I could, and then does some repairs, and it's different. But yeah, if you go to the actual street view, you can get a nice view of the house. Derek, we can't let him escape. Chase him. Where's my music? Is there music for you? No. He managed to get away. I've never been so frustrated. I can't believe a spineless coward like him could give us a slip. Oh, I'm loving the game. Do you hear any music? At least none of the villagers were hurt. I'm not hearing any music. Might have to restart the game after this. Looks like the silver lining. What a mess. We could come across him again. We're lucky. Try something. I'm not hearing it. No, I'm not hearing anything at all. Did I accidentally mute it? No? I don't know. For now, let's regroup with Tolta and Chief Tolta and the villagers. See what happened. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. I can't thank you all enough for what you've done today. Not exaggeration to say that you saved the village and from the clutches of that thief. In the end, we still got time, though. Sure. Sure. Think All my sound went off. Sound. Why do I have no sound? Yeah, it just suddenly went off. You know what? Hold on. False. Um, something up here. See if I can actually hear it. Man, I'm glad you guys can hear it, but I can't hear it. So weird. Did it not come through my speakers? My speakers, I hope, didn't go out.
You would think being an expert would.
Yeah, definitely not. All right. In the end, he still got away, but now the department knows to keep a lookout for him. It's only a matter of time before he's caught. I'll fix it after this. Derek, I made a grave mistake. We've caused so much trouble. I was roped into the scheme and nearly cost us the village. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're not the only one who's guilty. No, it's my fault completely and entirely. I was so desperate to fix the village that I ignored my father and nearly ruined everything. I have no right to become the next village chief. That is where you are wrong. Father, I've been so overly conservative that I never tried to hear your proposals for what they were. I've known the village will go under if we maintain our current course, and yet I've done nothing. It is my actions that drove you to do this, so I must bear the large share of the responsibility for letting this happen. That's very admirable, Chief told her. Thanks to this crisis, I finally realized my mistake. The future of the village cannot hinge entirely on a single stubborn old man's ideology. Derek, we must work together from now on. We must cooperate and discuss our ideas with the villagers. This is the only way we can protect the future of this village. You're right. I'm so sorry, Father. So weird. I hope my speaker didn't go out. I will dedicate myself to the betterment of the village from here on out. I'm happy the two of you were able to reconcile. Okay, we're back. Bedtime for Little Miss. No worries. If stream goes off, I will be back. Haha, same. Maybe that's what makes most losing. Maybe that makes almost losing your village to a crook worth it. What a socking it, Wazy. Learn how to read a room. Really sorry about him, sir. I swear we've tried everything. I owe you all the enormous debt to allow me to thank you once more. I also owe my gratitude to Mr. Grimwood. It's a shame he couldn't be here. Don't worry, I'll pass your message along. Even if I played a minor role, I am glad I could be of assistance. I look forward to continuing our relationship, Chief told her. Same to you, Harold. If you could, keep a lookout for Meneth Contact us right away if he returns. And of course, you can always respect the SSS if you need our help for any reason. Hopefully it won't be for anything relating to this ordeal ever again. We'll continue to keep you kids in mind. Alright, so we're gonna save that and figure out my sound. Why is my sound not working? Turn it back on, yeah? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If it's a speaker, I'm in trouble here. I guess the surefire way to do it is to reset. Because Wavelength is showing sound. So it's detecting sound, detecting my mic, so it's not wavelength. Ah, man, I really think it's my speaker. I hope that didn't go out again. Reset, but I might have to. Save that. We're gonna give that another save. Yeah. Fuck. Oh my. Please, please, please don't be the speaker. Doesn't help if I was muted. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I saved it. I'm going to restart my computer. Hopefully that fixes my sound. I don't think it's going to. I shall return. If not, it's because my sound didn't work and I will have to figure something out. So, you will see the end screen. For now, I may be back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I lost sound. I don't know why. Cool. All right. Game audio looks good. My volume looks good. So we're back for the second part of this, which I hate when the stream gets interrupted because I have to do two parts and I can't combine them because I'm not affiliate anymore. Twitch, come on, fix that. Seriously. So everything else, I have to sign into stuff real quick. Sucks because I have to re-sign into everything. All right, well, my token here. 321. Sign in. Sign in. So weird that my volume cut out like that. Ooh. Right. Gotta wait for it to reset here. And sign in for this one. For some reason, whenever I reset, my browser resets everything. So I have to re-sign in every time I restart my computer, which is fine. It saves in itself. It's just a pain. Gonna hear background noise. Log in. All right, where's this one? Good. 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 We're good. We're good. Okay then. All right, back to the game. Wow, I really wish it didn't happen, but what are you gonna do? So, back to the game. Part 2. Let's do this. Oh, what a pain, what a pain, what a pain. What a mighty good pain. Put that back up. Refresh if needed. I'll type that. I'm so glad my speaker didn't break. Okay. So, we finish all that one, we get a max 4 DP. Quest name, delivery of the misplaced items. Finishing this sub-quest prevents you from accessing the antique shop until the next day. If you need something there, purchase it before finishing this quest. The Imelda? Antique shop. I guess that's Imelda shop. I think I got everything from there.
よし行くかどこに行こうかなさあ行くぞよし着いたぞ
Alright, so back alley. I wonder if I actually hit like the mute button. Maybe that was it. Maybe I just hit volume all the way down. Because when I finally got it working, it well, it is using communication device installed beneath the counter. The damn old man. Wait. Go south, exit crossbow, go to the crossbow escort and speak to Aron Center. Then move to the following location. Isn't picking up at all. What are you doing, Imelda? Oh, it's you kids. I was trying to contact York to ask him about my new doll. Meister York? Yes, but I haven't been able to go through to him all day. He's probably there, but if he's in the middle of work, he won't be answering for a while. That's right. We learned that Imelda and the Meister are acquaintances when we accepted their request earlier this year. Something about the studio. So what are you kids doing here? Do you need something from me? If it's to buy an antique, you know I'm always ready. Not quite. I'd like to ask you a quick question. I had inquired about the Rosenberg studio and Master York. Why do you kids want to know about that place? We're just a little curious. I think you look good. Fine then, if it isn't though, it isn't as though I know a lot about York myself. They say that he's a reclusive doll maker who are both eccentric and reserved. I already mentioned that he's handling our concealed set, but I don't know any more than that. That wasn't as helpful as we were hoping. Well, as long as I'm making a profit from his dolls, I'm happy. I don't care about the old coot's private life. You. So much for them being pals. He's just a cash cow to her. Then again, not being too close to each other could be why they remain on good terms. Sounds like our only choice is to visit the man himself. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. I got the music box. Alright, so we need to go to Station Street. Go to the south exit crossbow. Go to the airport and speak to Aaron at the center for the following location. Guess you're Aaron. Excuse me, are you with the Capula delivery service? It is. I am. Who are you guys? We're with the Crossbow Police Special Support Section. We came to speak to you about the support request you submitted. Oh, so it's you. Thanks a bunch. I'm a real bind here. The job's going to take a while to complete. Were you ready to start? So, you can count on us. The request was about some misdelivered packages, right? That's right. Our company delivers parcels to places all over the continent. Unfortunately, we made an error while in the crossbow. Several packages were listed with incorrect addresses by our staff and ended up in the wrong locations. That would be a problem. How does such a mistake happen with multiple packages? Well, our president's a bit of a scatterbrain. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. One time, he even mixed up delivery slip with a friend's letter. I know this one. Your president sounds pretty clumsy. I won't deny it, but he's a good man. When we had nowhere to go, he took us in with open arms. Sorry, I got off topic. To sum it up, I need you to re-deliver the packages that ended up in the wrong addresses. Usually have a local shipping company take care of the deliveries here. I'd have no idea where I was going. Simple enough. Do you know where all the misdelivered packages are? Yes. Ah, yes, according to what I have here. The parcel bound for St. Ursula ended up at Mines Durst at the end. There was also a package going to a private home in the residential district that was sent to St. Ursula's hospital. Please go to each of these locations, reclaim the undelivered packages, and deliver them to a attended one. Also, you're going to need these. Fragile package. Luggage tag. This is the package that was supposed to go to Der Ziegel. And that delivery slip was supposed to be attached to the package that was delivered to St. Ursula. That's right. So first off, deliver the small parcel to the inn. And then the package there should go to St. Ursula's hospital, which means you have to take that one. And, you know, the more I try to sort this out in my head, the more confusing I get. So basically, we just need to go to exchange to re-deliver the packages in order. Yes, do that. Sorry, I know this is a mess, but I'm counting on your help. Don't worry, I think we can handle it. Let's start by going to the inn and mines first. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, ain't it? Yes, it is. Alright, so to my car. You know what, we're here. Let's turn these in. New gladiator belt. Very nice. Alright. Equipment. Belt dip. A motivated belt, CP automatically recovers through battle. Strength, defense, auto CP up. No, that's definitely got to go to Lloyd. Or Randy. No, definitely Lloyd. Mutant seal. That's what we'll do. Alright, let's do this. We go to mines. Go to the inn. Talk to probably you. Hey, if it isn't the kid from the police. You guys looking for to book a room? Not quite. We came to ask you something about a case we're working on. Have you received a strange package recently? Strange package. Ah. Oh yeah, that's right. We did get something weird. I have no idea why we get sent stuff like this. Do you guys know something about this? Jackpot. Well, actually, Lloyd explained the situation regarding the misdelivered packages. So that's what happened. So the package I got was supposed to go to St. Ursula then? No wonder it's packed with scalpels and stuff. I can only imagine you would be shocked when those arrived. It certainly was. They freaked out Luca, and she was hell-bent on throwing them in the trash tomorrow. It's a good thing we made it in time. Here, let me give you the package you were supposed to be received. Thank you very much. Let's take a look. Yep, these are the Liberlian drinking glasses I ordered a while back. I'm positive this package is ours. Aww. Glad to be of service. Now then, we could please have the package that was misdelivered to you. Of course, just give me a second. Here you are. I trust you get that to the hospital where it should be. Heavy bag. Thanks. We will. All right, let's drop by St. Ursula Hospital next. We should inquire at the reception desk. All right. Whee.
Yosh, 行くか。どこに行こうかな。
My car is nice.
行くぞ。よし、着いたぞ。
I think what I might have done, because I had a remote right here, I think when I put my over like that, it muted it. Like, the volume went down. I think I probably didn't need to reset my stuff, but I was pushing the volume up and it didn't work. Welcome back to the St. Ursula Hospital Special Support Section. What can we do for you today? Well, that, Sarah. There's something we need to ask you about regarding a request. Would explain the situation. Oh, so that's what the package was. Our head nurse, Martha, was racking her brain over it. She thought it may have been a mistake made by one of their nurses. Mistaken order? Would that really be happened? Oh, yes, as it so happens, one of them, clumsier nurses made a similar gaffe once before. Did she now? So does that mean the package is currently at the nurse's station? Yes, it should be. You'll be able to find it on the second floor. Here's open. Ah, that's why it was running hacks. The scan going. Doesn't your hearts go out to the poor nurse who falsely accused? Just a little. Anyways, let's head upstairs. I heard Dr. Salin is going to back to the drawing board to come up with a solution to recovering Suzuku's eyesight. That's great. She was so down after that happened that it's hard to approach her. I'm glad she changed her way of thinking. The doctor is the kind of person who can act calmly and rationally in all situations. It's good to have her back. Scolding her? Honestly, Tyrone, how do you keep making these mistakes when placing simple orders? No, there must be other explanation. Nifia was even watching over me when I put the order together. I mean, it took me 20 tries before I got the numbers right, but we did it. The thing Nifia has to put up with. You're lucky she's your friend. Pardon us, are we interrupting? Oh, hello, SSS. Tyrone here was trusted to make another order of medical supplies, but there's a problem. The package that arrived didn't have supplies. There was some kind of worn-out doll inside of it for some reason. Not that is the first time this has happened. Earlier this year, Tyrone messed up an order of bed sheets too. Come on, Martha. Or won't you believe me? I'm telling you that I know I got it right. Lloyd, could it be? Yep, it must be. What are you two referring to? Well, we might know a thing or two about what happened. Lloyd explained the situation. A missed delivery, so the package we received wasn't even meant for us? That's right. We're currently in the middle of sorting it all out. I think this is the package you were expecting, isn't it? Yes, it is. These are the medical tools I've asked to have delivered. Thank you for coming all this way to deliver them, SSS. I suppose I owe you an apology, Tyrone. Tyrone? I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions like that. Water under the bridge, Martha, as long as you're not mad at me. Oh, I just remembered. I wonder if it's in there, too. Tyrone dug through inside the package to look for something. Ah, there it is. It's my new Kakaruma strap. Since we were ordering things anyways, I thought I might as well add this to the package. Isn't it too cute? Isn't he cute? Tyrone, I think we should have another talk. Well, if you wouldn't mind, if we take the first package you received by mistake, we'll make sure it gets to the right person. Of course, it should be right here. Here you are. Small trunk. Thanks. We'll take care of everything. Let's see. According to the sales slip that Aaron gave us, package is meant for the private address. In the residential area. Now, all we have to do is deliver this package and the quest will be complete. Residential district. So it must be one of the houses near Speaker McDowell's place. You recognize the address, Ellie? Let me take a closer look. I think I do, but this address is, if I'm not mistaken, it's an empty house to the right of the representative campus. Wait, isn't that the house that's been abandoned for over a decade? People claim it's haunted? Yes, that's the one. The hell? And what's going on? Is it possible someone moved in recently? I doubt it, honestly. Only way to find out is to head there ourselves. Let's go deliver this package. Right. Alright. Back to the city.
よし行くか。どこに行こうかな。さあ行くぞ。到着だ。
Residential district. This is definitely the address. You're right, but not seeing anyone inside. Did someone mess up? As in the sender writing the wrong address, possibly. The receipt has the address, but no, not the recipient's name. We won't know for sure without at least trying to go in. What's wrong, Tio? Nothing. Hold on, look. It's open. It was a little ajar, so I thought it might be. Might as well show ourselves in and see if someone really did order this, right? Yeah, I guess so. Tio. I actually get to go in this house. Okay. Car recipe. Excuse us, is anyone home? It's me, or does no one live here? True, but we made sure there was the correct address. Front entrance wasn't locked either. Who are you? Truth of the rainy day, no heartbeat. Huh? A girl? Excuse us, little girl. Are you the only one home? We're here to deliver a package. Oh, she's finally arrived. Don't just stand there, come in. That's weird. You didn't even bother hearing what we had to say. She must be the one who ordered the package. That's weird. How have I never heard about a little girl living here? I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't expecting it either. But I can't pretend like we didn't just meet her. The hell's going on here? I don't know. I don't have a good answer either. Still, I think it would be best to follow her. Might get a better understanding of what this place's story is. Well, here's the package you ordered, I think. Ultron? Yes. You finally come home. Upsy daisy. It's her. The worn out doll. Think it's one from famous antiques ones? You know, Reisenberg doll? I don't think so. It doesn't look like the expensive to me. So did the doll used to be one of yours? She's not a doll. She's my precious little sister. Isn't she cute? Is she now? But well, thank goodness we're able to reunite you two then. Uh-huh. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to take her back to our room. What's up with this place? Am I the only one who doesn't understand what's going on? I don't think anyone else is home either. What's wrong, Tio? Nothing. I think it was only my imagination running wild. Hello? Is someone there? Someone's at the front door. Another guest, perhaps? Our parents don't seem to be home, so maybe we should answer it. Yeah, I think you're right. Melda? The antique shop owner? What are you all doing here? We came here on police business. What brings you here, Melda? Police business? What are you talking about? This house has been totally abandoned for a decade. I've been using this as my shop storage for a while now. Oh. What's wrong? You look like you just saw a ghost. Alright, what the hell's going on? If Elmelda's telling the truth about this place, storehouse, how do you explain the little girl we just talked to? It's a good question. We could always ask her ourselves. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. Right, so there must be. Pretty sure you went in the back room, just past the living room. What? You all not hear a thing I just said about being abandoned? Creepy ghost. Hi, Daddy. What? Where'd the little girl go? I think she's hiding somewhere. Lloyd, look at those. Huh? 2 dolls. Oh, that's creepy. Dolls? I recognize the one we delivered, but the other one. They make a perfect pair. I think I'm owed an explanation here. Right? Spill the beans. Oh, would you rather arrest yourselves for trespassing? I don't think that's how that works, but I'll try to explain. Chloe told Amoda that they came to deliver a package and a little girl they found looked identical to one of the dolls. Yoo-hoo! I see, exactly like he said. What are you talking about? I purchased one of those too while traveling abroad many years ago. They were said to be crafted to resemble the daughters of a noble family from long ago. They were a pair of twins, so 2 dolls were made. I was regrettably only able to get my hands on one of them, though. There's nothing wrong with it, but I've always thought it was strange. I could never find a prospective buyer. What does that last part have to do with anything? For a decade, you are frustratingly slow up on the uptake. For a detective, you're frustratingly slow on the uptake. What? What? Belly Rob? Belly Rob? The point is, the second doll mysteriously came here and was delivered to a mysterious girl, you say. Perhaps my first doll came to life and beckoned her, no? That's absurd! A certain man always tells me that life dwells within all dolls. Yoo-hoo! Perhaps he may be on to something. Life dwells within... I do remember Meister Jord alluding to something along those lines. But then, what was... You saw that doll's ghost? It can't be. True or not, I do sense a large amount of spiritual energy in this location. In that sense, it is not unlike Stargaze Towers or the Moon Temple. I can feel the presence of 3 higher elements. They may be responsible for the phenomenon. Spiritual energy? That would explain the hair standing up on the back of my neck. And I wanted to believe we were all seeing things. But Teotot says there's something to it, so who am I to argue? You're still kidding, right? I really don't want to believe any of this. It's so much more fun watching your reactions. At the end of the day, I could be nonsense coming from a doll making recluse, so it's up to you if you want to believe it or not. But only one thing is for certain, and that would be you are trespassing. Now that those sisters are reunited, they can finally find a proper home. This will be a great to my bottom line. Always with the money, eh? Oh, you all that bag. Anyways, that wraps up the package request. Let's go back and report to the employee, the Kapua delivery service. The sooner we leave here, the better. I had to go get that book. You managed to get all the packages where they needed to go. You guys are lifesavers. Thanks, special support section. Hey, no, rub your belly. Too far away to rub your belly. Rub your back of your penis. That's all I can eat. Back leg. It was no problem. What? I've been meaning to ask. Is she okay? Her face is kind of pale. Mumble, it couldn't have been. We didn't talk to her. Cat's got her tongue. I don't blame her. Give her some time, she'll be fine. Anyways, don't worry about it too much. You say so. Anyways, I'd best be going. If I ever need help in the crossbill again, I'll let you know. Call us anytime. We'd eagerly await your next request. Ugh. Alright, so we need to go back to that house. I can get in here. Volume 3 is here. Deep coloring. Thank you for your efforts, SSS. Be able to find a new home for these dolls thanks to you. Aren't you the slightest bit afraid, Amelba? Wouldn't you get cursed if you sold a haunted doll? How could I ever be in this business if I was afraid of a measly ghost? Do you think all these are the only potential haunted items I've stored away, sweetie? I could introduce you to a ring that is said to bring misfortune to its owner, one after another. I think I'll pass. Maybe if it was all the strange items that she keeps here that cause this place to have such strong spiritual energy. So, in other words, the old bag's fault. I'm down with that explanation. Right. That was creepy. Oh. Now the shop is probably closed. Door's locked. Alright. What's up, gameplay? Appreciate the lurk. Try to watch yours. You were streaming yesterday, right? I had the thing up to auto watch, so I don't know if I caught it. Thanks for the lurk, gameplay. I appreciate it, buddy. Today was kind of hectic. By examining the car magazine. Report the terrace incident. We need to go back to the garage and go check out this new color.
よし行くかうまくいくかな
Yep, Charm is definitely the better one. Yeah, I couldn't make it today. I will definitely try to catch you tomorrow, though, buddy. Don't get up to 8, so I'll try to leave it up so when you go live, it catches it. I had things happen today, and I had to take my dog to the vet for an emergency. She's better, but that was tough. Alright, so... Hidden Quest requires you to finish the coverage in Cold Affairs from Chapter 1. If you finish that quest, move to Mines, and then to the end, you'll find Nielsen. You're welcome. Go to Mines. When's a side quest? Alright, into the end. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, finish the quest, Mines, and you'll find Nielsen in one of the rooms downstairs. There he is. Like, I know I've done all those quests. Nielsen? I know that voice. Hello again, Lloyd. That's right. Thank you for remembering me. I never forget the voice of someone I've had the pleasure of interviewing. Is this man... Yeah, that famous journo that they met a little while back. That's right. Marcel Nielsen. What brings you to Mines? I have an interview scheduled with the Mayor Bixen, as it so happens. I'm looking forward to hearing his account of the mine's history as a Septium mining village, about how it's changed in the day. For the topic of independence and Luminova Crossbow, I think it's important to reflect on the state's history. Not a bad idea. I agree. A really interesting perspective to take. I'll take that as a compliment. I've been told that I have a penchant for thinking outside the box. But enough about me. I heard all of you would contribute to stopping the terrorist attack at the trade conference. On that note, I have the urge to interview about that matter. Would that be all right with you? There are several questions I still have about motives behind the attack. I suspect speaking with you will help me uncover the meaning. The meaning behind the terrorist attack? But would that not be... That's right. Information about the case is restricted to members of the state government and police force. You're such a handsome boy, Dad. We may be able to agree to the interview, but what we can divulge is limited. It's understandable, and I expect as much. Nevertheless, I'd like to conduct an interview. What do you say? Last interview with him was insightful. If we have time, agreeing to a second one could be a good idea. Alright, we'll agree to your interview. Splendid. Thank you for your time. Let's begin right away. So, 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Oh, get the itch. Thank you again for agreeing to interview. Shall we begin? The topic today is a terrorist attack that occurred in the recent West Samaria Trade Conference. First, I'd like to confirm who the terrorists were. Can you tell me, Lloyd? Alright, so third choice. Two terrorist organizations were working in conjunction with one another. One was the Imperial Liberation Front from Erebonia. The other group were terrorists from Calvard's anti-immigration faction. That's right, there were two of them. I refrain from going into their backgrounds and founding principles. Whatsoever, it's worth noting that these two organizations have little in common and had never collaborated before. Yet they mounted a united front against the conference. If they were supported by incorporating with a mysterious organization known as Ouroboros. Yeah, the Society of Ouroboros. Thinking back, the terrorists were making use of archaisms at trade conference. Do you know of the Society, Nielsen? I come across their name before, yes. They are a bit of an enigma. I take it your work has led you to learning of them as well? We've heard a thing or two. And the more we hear, the shadier they seem to be. I would have to agree, that's their true aim here, completely shrouded in mystery. Trying to deduce their objective would be completely in vain. Fine. Fine, I will love on you.
Will love on you. Oh, get that itch. Get that belly. Oh, yes. Like your belly drop. Oh.
Is that better? Trying to deduce their objectives would be completely in vain. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Let's move on to the next topic. I'd like to review how it is the two major powers prepare themselves for this attack. I have a source to say that each nation covertly employed outside forces. Each of those forces greatly contributed to the resolution of the incident. What I find strange is that although Erebonia and Calvard foresaw the attack, they didn't prevent it and left both terror groups at large. I wonder why that is. What do you think they're trying to achieve, Lloyd? Second option. Each terrorist group... You alright, buddy? Each terrorist group is backed by political factions that oppose their country's respective leaders. I think its top priority was to keep those two opposing factions intact. In Councillor Osborne's case, he's trying to put pressure on Erebonia's noble faction. And for President Rocksmith, he was looking to deter everyone who agrees with his country's radical nationalism. I agree. This is the only logical explanation for why they allowed the terrorists to remain at large. As a result, the political tide has turned in each of their favors. Each country's citizens have raised their voices against the opposing faction. So, their goal truly was political gain.
Terrorists.
You said that was the leader's top priority, did you not, Lloyd?
What are you doing? Stop when I rub your belly. I think you having breathing problems. I can't breathe. I
Got some boy. You said the leaders were top priority, did you not, Lloyd? That was curious. Does that mean you think they had some other objective in mind too? Well, Lloyd. Yeah, I can imagine one other objective. I also think it was to gain foothold on their advancements in Cospo. Get it? Get it? Good boy. Good boy. Crossbows and their crosshairs. How realistic they are is up for debate, but it is clear as day when each country offered to station troops and crossbow at the conference. Yes, and the terror attack fueled the narrative that crossbow cannot keep its borders safe by itself. It only puts further pressure on the crossbow to accept their proposals of stationing troops. The non-aggressive pact that Liberal introduced has essentially lost all of its deterrence at this point. Additionally, with the proposal of independence of the public in both countries, it keeps a close watch on what happens in Crossbow now. The Imperial and Republican governments may be using that to alleviate the pressure their citizens have been putting on them. That is rather convenient for them. I've heard of two birds with one stone, but this is more like a flock with a boulder. Oh yeah. I've seen you all consider this in just as great detail as I have. If you don't mind, I'd like us to move to the final topic. The two countries seemingly agree to the arrangement that would be mutually beneficial. However, do you believe that it is evidence of the two having allied? Third choice. Out of the question. No, I think that's out of the question. Ultimately, they both have the same objective, sole possession of crossbow. Yes, that is exactly right. In the end, the incident at the trade conference was simply a one-time arrangement. Furthermore, crossbow is too valuable to either country to let it remain as a simple buffer zone. Hi, DJ.
What do you say, Prompto?
My hair does not look like a chocobo bite.
Spoilers! Spoilers! Did you hear the sound animation? I didn't. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree! Ha 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 ha. So, where are you going for vacation? You going to Disney World? I'm well. I've had a rough day. We'll say the least. We can get a hold of... Yeah, it's been rough. Let's say that. But doing alright. Awesome. Enjoy it. I still got your hat. You probably... Well, it's up there. The hat I wear every day. Every day. Ooh, you get a puppy. Oh, you get a puppy. Yeah, so... After Jazzy event, now my AC stopped working. Yeah, and for a second I thought my speaker stopped working. Yeah. One thing after another. There's no room for the Alliance of raised praise for each appraised to take crossbow for themselves. Their actions at the trade conference tip their hands if that is what they want. No way. Yeah, I'll check it this morning in the morning. I don't go to work till 11. But it could be a breaker. No, maybe I go check the breakers. Be anything. Spent $400 on Jasmine today because of that incident. So I'm kind of broke. For a blind man, your aim is impressive. So this was all just a warm-up before the real thing. Eventually they're going to go at each other guns blazing. Got another house to look at on Monday. The outside looks alright. I like it. Nice brick house, but for the price, you know there's something wrong with it. But we'll see. They were out here last week, regular checkup, found something. Luckily, the unit has no warranty. Yeah, but saw a couple ones. There's one right down the road I like. The only thing I don't like about it is the upstairs bathroom doesn't have a shower. Just a tub. It's a tiny tub. There's a shower downstairs. I don't have to keep going downstairs to take a shower every day. And I imagine the war and the intelligence they're waging is only worse than fair. So I'm thinking, well, a dump truck hit a power pole yesterday. We had the AC off. So I'm hoping it didn't, like, short out the AC unit. Yeah, gotta have a shower upstairs. But other than that, the house downstairs is freaking amazing. Like, it's beautiful. I love it. But I think it's at the cap of my price range. I don't think I'll be able to afford it. So yeah, Monday I'll go to see another house. I keep looking. I thought about buying some land and, you know, get a trailer or something, mount the trailer there. But trailers are expensive, man. They're as much as a house, and their value decreases. Like, instantly. As soon as they're in there, their value starts decreasing. I was like, look, I don't need much. You know? And some of these double wide trailers are really nice, but they want 120 to 300,000 depending on the trailer. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Things should not be that expensive. Increasing Jaeger and organized crime activity in Crossbow can likely be attributed to that as well. It would be unfortunate, but I would not be surprised to see a string of explicable incidents such as those from Crossbow's past. So we'll see. I'm still looking. This place is just getting too expensive. The mortgage is the same, but with the taxes and the flood insurance just went up like $200. She's good. She's alive. Act like that nothing happened. Gave us a scare, and she's in there with my mom's room. Once I got her in the car and turned the AC on max, it started cooling her down. Well, apparently she was around 105 temperature when I brought her in. So it was heat exhaustion. She went outside and she comes in when she wants, but she has trouble getting up the steps. So we were gone for about an hour. I was like, she'll be fine. She can get in the house. She does all the time. She didn't come in. Pick of the devil. Hi, Daddy. Yes, it's my sweet baby girl. Yes, you are. My super expensive sweet baby girl. Yes, huh? Do it again. Just not too soon. Let's save up some money before you. But they did some blood work and some x-rays and everything came back clear. It was just basically heat exhaustion. Because when we got home, we're like, look, Jazzy's in the backyard and she was walking around. And my mom went to get her and she collapsed. And then started foaming out the mouth. I'm like, great. Lovely. Got to get out there and yeah, she's doing better. She's coughing now. But doctor said other than that, she's perfectly, well, for her age, she's well enough. Expectable incidents? What do you mean? No, forget I said that. It was out of line. So, when do you leave for your trip, DJ? Tomorrow? That aside, I believe we sorted out several matters regarding the terror attack. Ask you for the interview was a wise decision indeed. Thank you for your time. Likewise, it was enlightening. I think we understand the current situation more clearly now. Definitely. It was more than I bargained for. I'm glad you found it beneficial. Should we meet again, I would relish an opportunity to another chat like this. Be looking forward to it. Monday? Awesome. Yeah, Monday I go look for at a house. I think I still have... Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm looking at this house Monday. Thank you for indulging me with the interview today, SSS. Should be opportunity arise, I would love to chat again. So, like I said, for that price, there's got to be something wrong with it. But, who knows? One of the houses I was looking at, they wanted $80,000, and it wasn't finished. There was holes in the walls. It's because he was working on it and stopped working on it because he couldn't do it anymore. He wanted $80,000 for that house, and that house didn't even have a kitchen. It had a toilet. I think it had a sink with it. Super tiny. You couldn't put a washer and dryer in there. You needed the double stack ones that stacked on top of each other. That's the only way where that washer and dryer hookup was. Jesus. Alright, Rosenberg Doll Studio. If you move on with the main story, you go to Rosenberg Doll Studio, you will see an event. Afterwards, examine the gate to point to turn. To ensure that you have finished the side quest activities, including side quests, etc. Do When you're ready, pick the second choice. Ask you for all 3 questions. Okay. Gonna finish the day. What am I doing? The outside looks nice, but inside could be a different story. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The actual brick, I love the brick. It looks nice. It's a 2-story, 3-bedroom, 1 bath. So generally houses like that, the bedrooms upstairs would be tiny. I wish I could see more photos of it. But we'll see. I'm hoping, well, for that price, if it's a fixer-upper, I just hope there's a plenty big yard. You can see that it's really close to another house. Yeah, so I told my realtor, I was like, well, this is a house I want to go see. We saw a few houses. Like I said, the one up my road, literally up my road, has like a red door in it. And it's awesome besides the bathroom upstairs. Now, and it's like max price, like it's like $100,000. I can't afford it myself. But so what I might do, I need to contact. I'm working with Rocket Mortgage to get some stuff. Then I need to contact Wells Fargo again in this general area to see if they have anything for first-time buyers, any deals, specials, or anything like that. Get help with that. Because I thought about, like I said, I thought about just buying some land, buying a nice trailer, you know, and get like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath trailer or something like that. Or 4-bedroom, 2-bath. But they're still running $200-something thousand. Like, why are you so expensive? You should be like $80,000 or something like that. It's a trailer. Whatever. We'll see though. So it's in the process. Alright, so we got to go to Rosenberg. It's the point of no return. So earlier I had to end the stream partial because my sound went out. I think I just muted myself, but I hit unmute, I hit the volume and didn't come up. I had to like reset the system. But so now my stream's in 2 parts, which sucks for when you're not affiliate. You can't upload videos, or I would. What are you gonna do, right? Oh. So how long are you gonna be in Disney World, DJ? I check in on Tuesday. We'll be back so a week. Nice. Pardon me. So right now in the process of I talked to the guy at Rocket Margin, said, you know, with most houses such like that, you're gonna need a certain amount. Closing costs about $8,000. I was like, all right, I should have something like that because we get the flood insurance stuff here, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have $8,000 because I have all these expenses. I saved, sure, but maybe, but so there's things we're working on. If some by miraculous, this house is like superb with a nice yard. If it needs some minor work on the inside, that's something else. But I really wish I could get that house up the road here.
あれは
運搬車。
Got loud. Moving truck.
マイスター、本当に助かりました。なんとか明後日の公演に間に合わせられそうです。
I could if we rearranged everything. So how the bathtub is, how that bathroom is like they added in at the attic. So it slants down and the bathtub is under that slant. Right? So it's slant and the bathtub's like right here. Sink's on the other side. And then there's the toilet. What you could do is remove that bathtub. Put the sink over there. Where the sink is, or the toilet, whatever one. Put a stand-in shower there and a sink on the other side. But I don't have that type of money.
まったくお前たちの劇団ときたら毎度毎度要求が高すぎる。オートマタの調整ならまだしも新たな舞台装置の発注までわしとて暇ではないのだぞ。
本当に申し訳ありません。何せイリアさんと劇団長からの要求が高くて、ついあのような仕掛けまで追加発注させていただきました。
ふん、まあいいだろう。我が工房の技術、お前たちの舞台に生かす方がエイドスの意志にはかなうだろうからな。
あ、は
あ。ああ。さあ、we'll see.
それはそうとマイスター。前々からお誘いしている通り、ぜひともアルカンシェルの公演をご覧になっていただきたいんですが、いつも素晴らしい人形と舞台装置を提供していただいているわけですし。
相応のミラは受け取っている。わしは忙しいのだ。好意だけもらっておくとしよう。
I'm loving it. Like this, it's definitely harder than Zero. I'm following a guide, so I want to make sure I got everything. And somehow I still missed one of Lloyd's furnitures for his room. I finished everyone else but Lloyd's. I don't know where it's at. I know it was the last one because it tells me to go buy the other stuff to get the achievement. I can't because I missed Lloyd. I don't know what I missed. And I can't find anything on there without going back through all that guide. It's alright though, but I am enjoying it. Yeah, the guide's been very helpful.
せっかくの舞台装置、どのように使われているのか一度見てほしいんだけど。おや？確か特務支援課の。
あ、はい。
アルカンシェルの技師をされている方ですよね。
ええ、舞台装置を担当しているハインツです。珍しい場所で会いますね。マイスターにご用ですか？
ええ、ちょっと相談に乗ってもらいたいことがありまして。
そちらは舞台用の装置を受け取りに。
Yes, I use guide for Cold Steel games, especially Cold Steel 1 and 2, because there are hidden side quests you can miss. But I should have done with the Sky series, so I got all the hidden side quests, but
ええ、
alright.
オートマタの調整と新しい舞台装置の制作をお願いしておりまして、リニューアル公演に合わせた無茶なスケジュールでしたが、なんとか仕上げていただきました。いやー、劇団員一同、マイスターには足を向けて寝られませんよ。
なるほど。
そういや、アルカンシェルのリニューアル舞台の初公演はいよいよあさってなんだよな。
ええ、イリアさんをはじめ団員全員がかつてないほど気合が入っていまして、舞台装置担当としても身が引き締まる思いですよ。
そうですか。さぞかしすごい舞台になりそうだね。
おっと、こうしちゃいられない。 早く帰ってセットしないと。皆さん、私はこれでまた劇場にいらしてください。
はい、それではどうかお気をつけて。
So I'm likely reducing the amount of time I stream this. I'm thinking I might do this 3 days a week, and then Dissidia on Friday, and then.
しかし、アルカンシェルの舞台装置を手掛けてるってのは聞いていたが。
my Jackpot game on Tuesday. I was trying to do VR stuff on Saturday, trying. Hasn't been working out. Especially because the PC is stuttering. I'm in the process now of trying to build my own, but I'm trying to wait till things go on a better sell, or maybe try to find for the items I have, I want to see if I can get them on sale so I can reduce the price.
ああいうところを見ちまうと、怪しげな結社に関係している工房とは思えなくなるな。
そうね。
とりあえず留守じゃなくて助かった。結社の動きについて話をしてもらえるかどうか。とにかく聞くだけ聞いてみよう。
はい。
虎穴にいらずんばってところかな。
So there is a game on Epic Store right now called PC Building Simulator. I recommend everyone get it. It's free at the moment. It's a really cool game. It allows you to build your own PCs. It goes into so much little details. And really walks you through it. It's really nice. All right. So, save. Into Doll Studio will be unable to visit other areas outside of Crossbow for the rest of the day. All side activity including side quests, etc. Ready, pick the second choice. Lloyd, use the iron knocker attached to the gate.
すみません。クロスベル警察特務支援課の者です。マイスター・ローゼンベルク、いらっしゃいますか？
そう大声を上げずとも聞こえておる。どうやら聞きたいことがあって訪ねてきたようだな。あまり時間は取れぬが、少しの間であれば話を聞いてやらんでもない。
え、
ローゼンベルクドール、オートマタのようですが。
その子に案内させるから中に入ってくるがいい。くれぐれも余計な場所に入るでないぞ。
We saw a creepier doll with a side quest. It sent us to an abandoned house. And it's like, oh, you found my sister. Like, what? And then they go to the back room, and then you see both dolls sitting on the corner. Like, okay, that's creepy.
さすがに喋れはしないみたいだな。
しかしまあ、機械仕掛けとは思えねえぜ。
それで君、ご主人のところまで案内してくれるのかい？
Magic. Aww.
行きましょうか。
So, some positive news. My brother, right? He left his previous job and started working a new one. It's a big pay cut for him, but quality of life is there. But he also gets a big discount on on food products. He works for that Schwan food delivery. And so, being family related, we can use this code and get a good discount on steaks and chicken and a bunch of stuff, and they deliver it. So we actually put an order tonight, and it actually will be delivered tomorrow because apparently tonight is the day, the beginning of the deadline or whatever, so shipments start tomorrow.
そうね。待たせても悪いし。
ウロボロス。やっぱり底知れない相手だな。
Alright, let's see. Leave the studio, return to sure, finish side quest activities. Got up, I went to dialogue. Hey, Magic. Magic is here. Lloyd and the others then followed the automation inside. Going through what felt like a maze, they were led to an underground section of the studio. The thing keeps blinking. I don't know if you guys see it or not.
Kokoa.
すごいです。
That's a matter. Rosenberg Studio. It's him.
ひょっとして君らが言ってた巨大人形かい？ああ、レンっていう子が使っていたパテルマテルだけど。
ここに保管されていたのね。
しかしまさかこの屋敷の地下にこんな場所があったとは。
Hope you're enjoying your time down there, DJ. It's really cool that you finally get to go. I know you couldn't last year.
何気に動力ネットの端末らしきものもありますし、まさか子猫はここから無線でネットに介入して。
それで何の用だ？
その時間を割いていただいてありがとうございました。実はいくつかあなたにお聞きしたいことがありまして。
大方カンパネルらがちょっかいをかけたというところか。
I'm excited. We got Airbnb this time around. Townhouse that has a pool and all. Very cool.
じいさん。
Never used Airbnb.
勘違いするな。確かにわしは結社の関係者だが、あくまで一介の人形師に過ぎぬ。結社の計画そのものに直接関わっているわけでもない。
それじゃあのカンパネルラという少年が何をしようとしているのかあなたはご存じないと。
Awesome. Hopefully it goes well for you.
知らぬし知る立場にもない。ただ彼は使徒ではなくレギオンだ。実際に結社が進めようとする計画を提案する立場にはない。それを企画立案しているのはあくまで使徒ということになる。
ちょっと待ってください。なんだか話が急すぎて理解が追いつかないというか。
重要な内部情報みたいだけど簡単に喋っちゃってもいいわけ？
別に禁ぜられてはおらぬからな。それにこの程度の情報ならば知る者はそれなりにおるだろう。教会やギルド、大国の諜報機関ならばとっくの昔に掴んでいるはずだ。
にもかかわらずあなたはここで人形を作り続けていられる。
そもそも結社の全貌を知る立場にはないからな。例えばオーバーマペットですらここ以外の複数の工房の技術からも成り立っている代物だ。言うならばここは無数にある巨大な蛇の尻尾の一つ。
13 studios.
ギルドや教会あたりが簡単に乗り込んでこないのはそういった理由もあるのだろう。
なるほど。
ただ摘発するよりは必要に応じて情報を引き出す。その方が利用価値があるってか。
そう。それに加えてこの工房にも備えがある。もしお前たちが逮捕令状を取ってここに踏み込んできた場合、発見できるのはおそらくガランドの工房だけだろう。そのパテルマテルも含めてな。なんなら今この場でわしの身柄を拘束してみるか。またとない機会かもしれんぞ。
いえ、遠慮しておきます。確かにあなたからは話を伺うだけの方が良さそうだ。
ロイド、
ちょっと納得はできませんけど。
I'm hoping to get a few streams in before I head out of town. Said you go Monday. Oh, Monday. I'm thinking today's Monday. So how's Persona Royal going for you, DJ?
懸命だな。どうやら具体的にいろいろと聞きたいことがあるようだが、3つに絞るがいい。答えられる内容ならば答えよ
う。わかりました。この老人から聞きたいこと、それは
アンギス。
Oh, check that out.
大いなるマスターの意を受け計画を実現する7人の幹部のことだ。
Dude, rough. Last stream was me dying a lot. I had to bump the difficulty down to normal. I know that.
わしも全員について詳しく知っているわけではないが、近々このクロスベルを訪れるという人たちならば知らぬでもない。
Hard move was kicking my ass.
一体どういう人物ですか？
At least you made it pretty far, right? Welcome back, LoH. I had to restart. I don't know what the issue was. I got my sound back. I think I muted it, but I was pushing the volume button, but I think it went all the way low that I had to keep pushing up to get the volume back. Like, the controller was on my desk, and I guess my arm hit it, which kind of sucked. Oh, wow, the first pass is still kicking your butt?
一人は第6中にして結社の技術ネットワークである13工房を統括する男だ。結社きっての理論家にして貪欲極まるエンジニア。まあたちの悪い男だとだけ言っておこう。
そんな風に言われましても。
どうたちが悪いんですか？
So did Lizzie didn't give you too much issues tonight, did she?
良くも悪くも自分の知的好奇心を満たすことしか考えていない男だ。どのような目的でこの地を訪れるつもりなのかは知らぬが、少なくともクロスベルにとって良い予兆とはとても言えぬだろう。
Both are tired. I was up early this morning for the AC guy. I had to do laundry and pack for Disney and tonight's family popover. Staying busy, huh?
確かに聞いた限り、たちが悪そうではありますね。
そしてもう一人、鋼の名を冠する第7中がクロスベル入りするという情報がある。
鋼？
なんつうかちょいとヤバそうな響きだな。
少々謎めいた人物でな。一つ言えるとしたら、お前たち全員が束になって挑んでも かなわぬほどの達人というくらいか。
俺たち全員でも。
へえ、ずいぶん自信満々だね。
まあ忠告程度に思っておけ。第6中と違い高潔な人物とは聞いているが、下手に挑んだりしたら間違いなく返り討ちに遭うだろう。先ほども言ったようにわしも詳細は知らぬ。ただ伝え聞く話によるとこんな風に呼ばれているらしい。減塩計画と。
減塩計画、
意味深な名前だね。
その計画は1年半前のリベールのような異変をクロスベルにもたらすものですか？
もしそうなら絶対に認められません。
繰り返すがわしも詳細は知らぬ。ただ一つ言えるとしたら、リベールほど結社の介入が大規模ではないというくらいだ。そもそも結社は闇の存在、本来あまり表舞台には出ぬから
な。なんつうか全然安心できる。
むしろ名前だけというのが逆に不安を煽っているような。
Ask about the society's relation to the cult.
DG 教団か。わしの知る限り直接のつながりがあったことはないようだな。レンがいた連中のロッジを結社が潰した事実はあったが。
ええ、
それって楽園っていう？
うん、各地の有力者を取り込むための場所だったらしいな。大方結社の息がかかった有力者をターゲットにしたため殲滅の対象となったのだろう。レンが生き延びたのは行幸というより他にはないな。
だからといって結社ってのがまともとはとても思えねえがな。
正直そんな説明だけじゃ納得できそうもないんだけど。
言っただろう、わしの知る限りと。どう判断するかはお前たち次第だ。これで3つか。時間を取られた。そろそろお引き取り願おうか。
でもロイドさん。
そういう約束だ。今回はこれで引き上げよう。また機会があれば話を伺いに来ても構いませんか？
まあ気が向けばな。そもそもお前たちにとって気がかりは我々だけではあるまい。国家独立とやらを前にして警戒しなくてはならぬ勢力は他にいくらでもあるのではないのか。
What does a pirate pay for his corn? A buccaneer. 2. A buccaneer. How much does he pay for his corn? A buccaneer. Okay, I got it.
それは。
まあ確かにな。
そういった勢力の動きも全部知っていそうだけどね。
さてな。さあ帰りもその子についていくがいい。はぐれたりしたら身の安全は保証できんぞ。
I have the dad jokes going on a timer. What did the oceans say to the beach? Thanks for all the sediment. Sediment. Ah! Wow.
夢を見ているみたいだったわね。減塩計画、そしてクロスベルを訪れるという2人の使徒の存在。
正直突拍子もなさすぎて現実感がないんですが、どこまでが本当なんでしょうか。
リベールの異変を聞く限りシャレにならない連中なのは確かだろう。ただリベールの時とは違って大規模な仕掛けをしているようには感じなかったけど、
まあ巨大な飛行戦艦まで現れたっていう話だからね。あのパテルマテルっていう巨大人形も持ち出したみたいだし。
よく知ってるな。一家の機密情報なのに。
そんなことまでホストの間では噂が広まっているの？
まあそんなところかな。
どうした二人とも。
いえ。
ああ、ちょっとな。ティオスケの方はまた別の考え事みてえだな。
そうですね。先ほど案内してくれた人形にしてもそうなのですが、結社というのはどうも遊びが多い組織だと思いまして。
遊びが多い？
ええ。エプスタイン財団や ZCF を上回る技術力を持ちながら、それを無駄に使っているような。あのパテルマテルにしても、あんな人型兵器を実用レベルで作ったら飛行艇50隻は作れてしまいそうです。
そうなのか。
Yeah, but powder matter's cooler.
豊富な資金源があるのか、それとも。
でも確かに軍隊や犯罪組織は基本的に効率性重視の組織形態です。遊びの部分などは極力持たずに目的のために冷徹に動いていく、そういった合理性はあまり感じられませんでしたね。
俺が思ったのもそこでな。いかにすごい技術を持っていようが、化け物じみた連中を抱えていようが、赤い星座クラスの両兵団やヘイユエみたいなシンジケートの方が現実的な脅威は上かもしれん。ましてや帝国、共和国みてえな大国とまともにやり合えるとも思えね
え。なるほど。
I'm not looking forward to working tomorrow. I go on at 11, work 11 to 8. I'm like, ugh. It is what it is, though. I only work 4 days.
となると、そうした勢力が複雑な対立状況を作っている現在、結社のような連中がわざわざクロスベルに来て何を狙っているのかが問題なわけだ。
そうね。テロリストたちを支援したのも単なる気まぐれだったみたいだし、どうも現実的な勢力争いに積極的に関わっているわけではなさそうね。だとしたら現実的ではない目的のために動いているということでしょうか。
そうなるとさすがに俺たちにはお手上げになっちまいそうだな。
でも実際に何かしようと企んでいるのは確かみたいですし。
とにかく一度支援課に戻ろう。課長には話しておきたいし、警備隊やギルドにも連絡を取りたい。結社が何をするつもりでも最低限備えることはできるはずだ。
ええ、分かったわ。
そんじゃ一旦クロスベル市に戻るとすっか。
Alright, save that. I'm a little behind on my orbment upgrades because I keep spending money on other stuff. Leave the student, return to crossbow. During this moment, all NPCs have a different dialogue. If you talk to Bless at the Trinity Boy, a pink liquid. Use a card to move to ink to the incident area in the middle of West Crossbow Highway. You'll see an event as you move. You will access the railway area of West Crossbow Highway. Have a left exit. Alright. Definitely won't finish though, because timing. Oh, ran into it. I tried to like level up some. Like off stream, but it didn't work at all. Nothing gave me a lot of experience.
おっと、
あら、
早速どこかで問題でも発生したのかな。
はい、特務支援課ロイド・バニングスです。
ロイドさん、やっとつながりました。
フランカ、お疲れ様。ひょっとしてさっきからエニグマにかけてくれてたのか？
はい、でもなぜだか全然つながらなくって、他の皆さんのエニグマにも一通りかけたんですけど。
人形工房の地下に動力波を遮断する仕掛けがあったみたいだな。すまない、ちょっと特殊な場所を訪ねていて。どうしたんだ？急ぎの支援要請でもあったか？
いえ、そうではなく、実は30分前、西クロスベル街道で列車の脱線事故が起きたんです。
Oh wow.
本当か？それは。
すでに捜査二課が現場検証に向かっています。警備隊も動いていますし、ロイドさんたちが行く必要はないと思いますけど、念のため連絡しておこうと思いまして。
そうか。ありがとうフラン。また何か続報があったらこちらにも伝えてほしい。
了解しました。何か問題でも？
フランからの連絡だったみたいですが。
ああ。
Go ahead and inform the team of the trail derailment that took place in West Coastal Highway.
なんだと？
脱線って動力鉄道のことですよね。
ああ、すでにニカと警備隊が現場に向かっているそうだから任せてもいいと思うけど。
さすがに気になりますね。
ああ、このきな臭い状況でタイミングが良すぎだろう。
まあ単なる事故とはちょっと考えにくそうだね。
ロイドさん、
どうするの？
結社についての情報は今日中にまとめて伝えればいい。俺たちもこのまま事故現場の方に行ってみよう。例の厳重か、それとも何らかの組織による仕業か。少なくとも現場検証の手伝いくらいはできるはずだ。
それじゃあ急ぎましょう。
こりゃ車を使ってパーッと行った方が良さそうだな。
Hey, your car can now travel to the scene of the train incident. Ooh, nice.
どうしますか？目的地を選んでください。
Yeah, it won't let me go anywhere else.
お安いご用です。
All right. Yeah, how many people were injured?
今のは病院に向かう救急車か。
What would happen if I walked here?
ええ、ウルスラ病院に登録されている車両ですね。
そいつが3台もか。
やっぱり脱線事故の怪我人を搬送しているのかしら。
まあこのタイミングだし間違いないんじゃないかな。
セシル姉たちも忙しいことになりそうだな。俺たちも現場へ急ごう。
了解です。お待たせしました。
Momo totally sucks at this. Alright. Not much we can do with him fighting. Ellie needs recovery. Let's see. So we're going to the Trinity Bar. Pardon me. Talk to this guy to get another strange liquid. The cocktail exploded. They say the bold ideas can lead to innovations, though. Then again, maybe there's a reason no one has invented anything like this. I guess I have no talent after all. I should leave the cocktails to Abbas. Here's what's left of it. Mind throwing it all out away from me. Liquid do. Brown goo should never touch barehanded. Never. 20% recovery. 30 plus EP. EP. Here's the pink one. There it is. Restores all EP. Mouth-watering liquid that invites curiosity. A lot of items. Alright, so. Use the car to the accident area in the middle of the crossbar highway. You will vent as you move there. You access the railway via crossbar highway. Take the upper left exit to watch the. I think we got time for that. As long as I don't get into an hour scene, I think we'll be okay. I got like a rest with my car. Such a nice, peaceful crossing the Iron Bridge. A lot of buses.
今のバスは
共和国方面への行き来に使われている旅客バスですね。
多分列車に乗っていた乗客を振り替え輸送しているんでしょうね。
やれやれ、大変だな。
事故の規模はどの程度なんでしょうか。
Damn right. My first thing is like, we're going to go expect a train wreck.
やあ、ロイドたちか。フランツ、お疲れ。
ランディ先輩、ノエルさんもお疲れ様です。
そちらこそお疲れ様です。
どうやら事故現場ってのはその先で間違いないみてえだな。
はい、すでにソーニャ司令と警察の方が検証に入っています。
ニカのドノバン警部とレイモンドさんが来てるよ。
How do you know if there's an elephant under your bed? Your head hits the ceiling. Ah!
しかしまあ、
Logical.
見事なまでに脱線しちゃってるみたいだね。ありゃ復旧までにちょっとかかりそうだな。
その乗客の人たちの被害は？幸い死者は出なかったようですが、何人か重傷者が出たみたいですね。治療の必要がありそうな方は先ほど救急車で搬送されました。
ああ、さっき見たよ。
他の乗客は一通りバスで？
ああ、市内に行くのとアルタイル市まで行くのの二手に分かれるらしいね。さっきまで大混乱だったよ。
無理もないかと。
やれやれ、厄介な事故が起きたもんだね。
とにかく俺たちも事故現場を見てみよう。通してもらってもいいかな。ああ、お前たちなら誰も文句は言わないだろ
う。どうぞお通りください。
Alright. I came down here before. Oh, damn.
いやー、大変な事故が起こってしまいましたね。ズバリ脱線事故の原因は？
見ての通り現在調査中だ。考えられるとしたら線路への落石で先頭車両が脱線したってとこだろう。
申し訳ないけど、ここから先はマスコミにはお引き取り願いするわ。すぐに復旧作業に取り掛かる必要がありますから。
司令、それは？
警察として現場検証を優先したいお気持ちは分かります。ですがこの横断鉄道はゼムリア大陸における大動脈。すでに鉄道公社、帝国共和国方面、さらにはディーター市長からも大至急の復旧が要請されています。我々警備隊としてはその要請に応えなくてはなりません。
いや、理屈は分かりますがね。
でも事故の原因がわからないと再発の恐れがあるんじゃ。
それに関しては復旧と並行するしかないでしょう。とにかく遅くとも夕方までには片側の路線を開ける必要があります。手配した重機が到着する前に。
待ってください。
あなたたち。
あら、ロイド君たち。
お、来たのかよ。
Damn right.
現場検証もしないで復旧作業に入るんですか？
あなたも警備隊の所属ならばこの路線の重要性はわかるでしょ。それに言いたくはないけれど、復旧が遅れればそれだけで帝国と共和国の横やりを招くことにつながりかねないわ。
Fucking idiots.
それは
十分に考えられますね。
それを言われますとこちらも強くは出られませんな。
でもこちらには真実を追求するという使命が。
そうね、司令。30分、いえ重機が来るまで俺たちに時間をもらえませんか？
あなたたちに？
ええ、現在のクロスベルで今回の事故が起こったこと、自分にはとても単なる偶然とは思えません。本当に必然性はないのか見極めるべきではないでしょうか。
例の拳銃による被害の可能性もありますし。
ま、気休め程度に任せてくれてもいいんじゃないですか。
そうね。私としたことが少しばかり焦っていたようだわ。ドノバン警部、まずは現場検証を優先しましょう。代わりに復旧作業が始まればそちらに集中させていただきます。
ええ、こちらも依存ありません。
できれば私たちの取材も。
復旧作業が始まるまではどうぞご自由に。ただし現場検証の邪魔はしないように。
それはもちろん。
警部、自分たちの方も現場検証に入らせてもらっても。
お、手分けするとしよう。
Grace is funny.
そうそう、向こうの方に列車に乗っていた車掌が休んでる。
Grace reminds me of that reporter from Persona 5.
運転手は病院に運ばれちまったが、そい
Outgoing.
つから事故当時の話は聞けるだろう。
了解しました。
それじゃあ捜査開始だね。
Alright, let's see. Take up the left. Examine the following 4 locations. Front of the train. Going good. About to call it here shortly. This would be the locomotive. The most important car of them all, because it allows the orbital train to move. Getting a little tired. Ready for bed. I overslept this morning, too. Just didn't want to get up. I was like, 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. What's 30 more minutes? Inside the engineer's cab in the orbital engine that was produced by the Run Ford Company. It has been stressful. This one caused the rest of my stress. That aside, doesn't see something about this seem off to you? I was just thinking the same thing. There's not nearly as much damage to the front as I would have thought. You're right, it's a little unnatural compared to the rest of the cars. Think about it. Had it collided with something head-on, it wouldn't still be in the pristine. Whatever caused the derailment must have hit something somewhere else. Side of the train? Something hit that train. Look at the damage. Maybe a fallen rock was a nearby cliffside caused the dent? Could it be where it collided with the train? No, those are scratch marks. I think a cryptid collided with it. I think a cryptid spawned there. It is possible given the spherical dent on the side. I don't know about that. Would the rock cause those scratch marks in the middle of the dent too? When you think about it, isn't that position rather far up too? I don't think a simple falling rock would have left such a mark. If that's the case, then just what did collide with the train? Train conductor and then wall behind the train. Train conductor. You with the red hat. Right there. What a day. I should be thanking the goddess I'm okay and wasn't carried away in one of those ambulances. I've never seen a train derail so violently before. You're the conductor, right? If you wouldn't mind, could you give us your account on what happened at the time of the incident? Sure thing. If that's what you want, I'll do my best to tell you how it happened. The detective over there asked me earlier, but I think it was still too shaken to give him a statement. Anyways, it all happened so suddenly, and what I could remember, I was bewildered after the fact. It's understandable after such a severe accident. We don't expect you to remember every little detail. Any normal person would be in shock after going through something like that. Exactly. It's okay if you don't remember everything. Even small details could be helpful. Like if you saw or sensed anything suspicious before or after the accident. Suspicious? Well, now that you mention it, yeah, maybe. Remember something? Just before the derailment happened, I was on the comm mountains with the engineer. Something made him yell. I remember him saying, "What is that?" The accident, happened right after. The front car derailed, and then so did the others, one after another. The rest you already know. Now that I'm out here talking to you. You are sure he yelled, "What is that?" From the sound of it, he must have seen something shocking. My thoughts exactly. What the engineer saw is now our greatest question. And then we gotta go behind the train. All behind the train. We're gonna give that a save, because just in case it gets into a long chat dialogue. Scrape the wall. Got blue lining. Look at the marks on the rock's wall. They're enormous. It's like a whole surface has been carved out. There are gorge marks on the ground, too. The train must have derailed to the left side. Take a closer look at the wall. What are those blue streaks? They look like paint from the train. I believe that would be paint. Right, it's the paint from the train cars themselves. After the train derailed, it must have smacked against the rock wall and left those blue skid marks. No doubt, but would that be enough for it to drag for so long and leave these kinds of marks? We may need to rethink what caused the marks to this degree.
よし、これで大体必要な情報は集まったな。
もうですか？
さすが がロイドさん。
俺なんざ当てが外れてわけがわからなくなったんだが。
僕の方もいくつか気づいたことがあるから。
どうする？早速情報を検討してみる？
ああ、指令や警部たちも呼ぼう。
さてと、何か判明したことはあるかしら？
ええ、まず最初に落石などが線路に落ちた可能性ですが、それは真っ先に否定できると言ってもいいと思います。
そりゃまたどうして？
つまりそれを裏付ける証拠があるってんだな。
はい、それは
Second choice. That's damage to the front of the locomotive.
いろいろ怪しげな証拠は見つかっていますが、決定的なのは機関車先端の傷の少なさだと思います。
どういうことかしら？
確かに機関車の先端には特に傷がなかったけど。
普通落石で脱線する場合、線路上に落ちた岩が先頭車両とぶつかった場合だと思います。その結果、スピードに乗った巨大な質量がバランスを崩し、線路から外れて脱線する。それ以外にここまで派手に脱線することは考えにくいはずです。
おお、なるほど。
なのに機関車の先端には傷らしい傷が見当たらない。一番ありそうな可能性が真っ先に消えたってわけか。
なるほど。確かに見過ごせない事実ね。それじゃあ他に考えられる脱線の可能性はあるのかしら？
はい、最初は何らかの爆発物が使われたかと思ったんですが。
それって何らかの武装集団がテロ工作をしたとか？
いや、その可能性は俺も真っ先に思い当たってな。一通り見渡してみたんだが、どうやら爆発物が使われた形跡は全くねえな。
そうね、今のところこちらも見つけていないわ。
そうなると他に考えられるとしたら、何かに機関車の右側から体当たりされた可能性でしょう。
何？体当たりってそんな無茶苦茶な。
Right? Something big enough to ram the train.
車のレースのデッドヒートならそういうことはありそうだけど。
なるほど。機関車の右側にあった大きくへこんだ部分ですね。
ああ、多分こういうことが起きたんじゃないかと思う。その何かは走行中の列車の機関車の真横に降り立った。運転手さんが上げた叫び声というのは多分その時のものだろう。何かはそのまま並走しながら機関車の右側から体当たりをして、横からのベクトルを加えられた機関車は左側に脱線してしまう。そして何かは機関車を左の岸壁に押し続けて、長い傷跡を岸壁に残した挙句にようやく停車させた。そして後続の客車はこんな風にバラバラな形で脱線することになった。とりあえずこれが現時点での仮説なんですが。
はあ、
見事だわ。
いやはや推理にかけちゃ兄貴を超えたんじゃねえか。
確かにガイさんはもっと直感で操作するタイプでしたもんね。
おいおい、大好評じゃねえか。
Watch it, he's ours.
なんだか誇らしいわね。
やれやれ、僕もそこまではまとめきれなかったかな。
大したものね。それでロイド君、そこまでした何かというのはやはり魔獣なのかしら？それも最近現れた幻獣とか？
そうですね。確かに走行する列車を脱線させることができるほどの力の持ち主です。大型の幻獣と考えるのが自然だとは思いますが。
ですが幻獣が出現した割には上位属性の気配は感じません。
あの青い花も 心には咲いてなさそうだよね。
確かにそうね。それでは一体どんな存在が？
The hell could matter? Oh, the
他
robots.
に考えられるとしたら結社の人形兵器だろうけど、こんな風に直接動く連中なのか。
What's that?
魔獣の吠え声。
それにしては不気味すぎる感じが。センサーを起動します。行きます。
Oh.
どこにいるの？レインズ君、なんとかカメラに収めなさい。
無茶言わないでくださいよ。
距離10セルジュ、西へ遠ざかっていきます。
みんな追いかけるぞ。
ああ、合点承知だ。
了解しました。
おいおい、無茶すんなよ。
警備隊からも増援を。
いえ、そちらは復旧作業に専念してください。まずは俺たちで追ってみます。
そうだったわね。
そろそろ重機も到着する。お言葉に甘えるしかなさそうね。何かあったら駆けつけるから必ず連絡してきなさい。
了解しました。
Oh boy.
グレイスさん。
Ah, that's when I finally get
つ
to
い
go
てくる
there.
とか言いませんよね。
いいじゃないって言いたいところだけど、さすがに危険そうだし、ここは我慢しておくわ。
一旦クロスベル市に戻って速報をまとめるつもりです。他の記者が集まり次第すぐにでも取材を再開しますよ。
それが無難かと。
まあさすがに襲われてもフォローしきれねえしな。
どんな魔獣か知らないけど、本当に列車を脱線させたのなら尋常な相手じゃないわ。くれぐれも気をつけて。後でネタを提供してちょうだい。
了解しました。
お疲れ様です。
よし、追跡を始めよう。まずは街道をまっすぐ西の方に向かうぞ。
いや、なんとしても捕まえねえとな。
Alright. We're actually gonna save that one. And call that one there, guys. DJ Lo, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. For those that are lurking on the other sites, I appreciate it. I'm your host, Vitaminsmore. I will be back Friday with Opera Omnia. Then we'll play some of that. And Saturday, I think we'll probably pick this back up. You're very welcome. Have a wonderful night, guys. And until next time.